So this right here, little backstory real quick. If you guys will remember when we went to the Manistee episode, this camera just got annihilated. First I dropped it in the river, then we fell in the river again. The shutter will sometimes just close, it won't work. This screen, it will just spaz out if you don't have it out like this. It's not centered anymore. Every time you take out the battery, you have to reset the time. The hot shoe almost certainly does not work anymore. I think that's all the major problems. And then just in general, this last episode, we were filming in the extreme cold. And one time I put a fresh battery in, I got 2 shots and that was it. And I wanted to get away with just using this broken camera, but it's like, we can't do this anymore, guys. We have to replace this. So we found a good price for a used GH5S. I just massively prefer shooting with the Panasonic cameras. This is a fantastic camera. It looks really good, but you really need good conditions to be able to shoot with it because it's just so cumbersome to use this camera outdoors. It's hard to focus. The screen doesn't flip out. The battery doesn't last long enough. There's so many problems. So anyway, I'm gonna give this a shot, try it out. Whoa, it's weird to see like a new camera. Look how nice that looks. It won't look like this for long, not with us. Oh, it comes with 2 batteries, nice. That is great. So what I'm most interested in for this camera is the low light performance. Right now I'm at 1600 ISO. Presumably it's gonna be much less noisy than the GH5 from all the online comparisons I've seen. That is definitely the case. Let's go into the garage. It's super dark in there. We are now at 3200 ISO. Obviously I'll have to go check it on the computer because you can't really tell the difference on the screen. From everything I've seen, you can still shoot at 6400 and it's super nice and clean. This is 6400, obviously. Let's see what it looks like. I mean, from the screen it looks pretty good. Usually at 6400 the image starts to completely fall apart, but woo, baby, that is nice. Wow, nice, okay. All right, so far so good. Still got that great GH5 form factor, much better low light performance. There's no sensor stabilizer. This camera would have been such an easy buy from the very beginning if it had the sensor stabilizer. The sensor stabilizer in the other GH5 is so good. It's really hard to not have that because it's hard to explain. Anyways, who cares? Point is, I'll put this camera through its paces. We'll see how it does. All right. You know, it is a testament to how much I like teaching Zumba classes that I averaged like probably 7 classes a week over the span of 5 years. And like every week, my playlist would be exactly the same. I would add songs here and there, but I would teach the same playlist every single day. And the fact that I didn't get burned out earlier is a miracle. In any case, now that I'm teaching 2 classes a week, I'm gonna have each playlist be completely separate so that I don't get burned out, and I'm gonna make a real concerted effort to learn at least 1 new song a week. I know that's doable. I just have to put in the time and effort outside of the days where I'm teaching classes. Anyways, it's time to go teach that class. I'm gonna teach that class. I'm late. Alrighty, well now is the perfect time to test out the GH5S. I'm at ISO 5000. It's quite dark in here. My windows are all fogged up so I can't see anything either. Just try not to hit any people. Wow, I can't wait to look at this footage and see if it's any good. I'm assuming it's pretty good. I've looked at some of the high ISO stuff and it looks pretty good on this camera, so that is good news. Anyways, going to my dad's house, gonna have dinner, make some slime with my sister. I brought some plastic cups specifically for that purpose. Let's go. Okay, so here's another little test. This is 25,600 ISO. We would rarely use this, but there's certain instances like when you see Aurora Borealis and you really need to capture it. So we actually didn't end up making any slime. We had spaghetti and garlic bread though, that was good. Octopath Traveler speedrun. Very curious to see how they play it. I've been playing a lot of Octopath lately. That is it for today's vlog. Hopefully I have time tomorrow to put this camera through its paces. Until then, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Traveler speed run. Spitting all over the place.